Hey, I'm JR, the chain driver. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. This is a channel where I ride my motorcycle to places where I can play disc golf. And I'll show you both. Deer killer. Hey, want some water? Huh? Look at this guy. Woo! Too fast. I found it. There it is. Let's go, Nomad. There we go. Hey, I'm JR, the chain driver. Welcome back to my channel. I camped overnight last night at the Willville Motorcycle Campground in Hillsville, Virginia. Pretty far south, a little south of Floyd, Virginia. Well, I just left Willville Motorcycle Campground. I am heading east on Route 58 across Virginia. It's a little more highway-ish than I wish it was, but that's okay. I do need to make some time today and get there before dark, so that's cool. Ooh, race cars. Oh, look, it's getting less highway-like. Even better. All right. I just missed Meadows of Dan. Well, I don't think I did. I think I was there. And got here as it was getting dark, so I set up my tent. I set up everything. I made dinner, all in the dark. I did have some lights, so that was cool. Yeah, it worked. I didn't have the greatest night of sleep. I have an air mattress. I have a sleeping bag. I could not get comfortable. I woke up all throughout. It felt like I was awake all night, but based on how fast time passed, I know I did get some sleep, but I just don't know how much. So we'll see. I've also been told that deer are worse than ever in this area, and this area was already really bad. Which makes it a kind of a weird place to be a motorcycle destination. But it is, with the Blue Ridge Parkway, the motorcycle campground. Like, a lot of motorcyclists come to this part of Virginia to ride in this general vicinity. But I rode to it, and I'm riding out of it. I'm not going to stay here any longer than I have to. And hoping to not add to the deer motorcycle collision statistics today. Digging this road. For breakfast today, we're going to do a MRE, breakfast skillet. While that's cooking, I might jump on some granola. Thought you might want to see me cook breakfast. So, we've got 1 1/4 cups of water here, ready to throw on the boiler. The spider's gonna get cooked if I don't move him. Get off of there. There we go. And now we boil water. And while we boil water, we eat granola. So this water won't take too long to boil. And the instructions here are to open the package, remove and discard the oxygen absorber. Carefully add 1 1/4 cups of boiling water. They say a watched pot never boils, but we're going to prove that wrong today. That was the most beautiful construction zone I have ever ridden through. And I'm still riding through it, actually. Look at all this. We are in a blasting zone. Thankfully, they are not blasting right now. Well, I can only imagine the complexity of a construction project through these mountains. Crazy. My plan was to ride from here to Lake Marshall, Virginia, which is heading north and east, avoiding highways. Looks like there's plenty of nice back roads to ride from here to there. It's a long ways. It's a lot of miles, and I did not get up in time. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now to probably make it all the way there before dark. All right, I do want to talk a little bit about my health. But while I'm riding here, I wanted to do an episode that's filled with beautiful images of riding, which is what you're seeing while I'm talking. But also I wanted to talk about my heart. My heart is an issue. And you know, I've had a up and down relationship with health in my life. Growing up in high school, I just got fatter every year. It didn't help when I started working at a pizza joint, and all the food I could possibly want was available at little to no cost. So I ballooned out and got pretty fat, over probably around 300 pounds. But I was young, felt good, fine. Then I met Angela, who would become my first and only ex-wife. And well, when I met her, I didn't realize it, but I was like motivated to lose a bunch of weight, and I started losing weight. And when I realized I was losing weight, I got even more motivated and lost like all the weight. I went from around 300 pounds down to 180. That was the lowest recorded weight for me as an adult, which is remarkable. I've never gotten down that low since. I have had ups and downs though. Over the next 20 years, I went up and down several times. When I started working at Crutchfield at a desk job, I started to balloon out again, and it was, once it started, boy, it was impossible to stop. I got back up to 300 pounds. And then I started playing soccer on the Crutchfield soccer team, and I got back down to somewhere around 230, 240. But then over the years, I started ballooning back up again. And when I divorced my wife, I was once again very fat. But over the next year, I lost a lot of that weight. Got from over 300 pounds back down. This time got down around 220, maybe a little lower. This is when I started running. I ran several half marathons and a full marathon. So I was in probably the best shape of my life. In the whole container, there's 26 grams of fat, 8 of which are saturated, 610 milligrams of cholesterol. Okay, 1,420 milligrams of sodium. Not great. 46 grams of carbs, 12 grams of dietary fibers, total sugar's 8, but no added sugar, and 28 grams of protein. So I guess I'm not supposed to eat this entire package. It says a single serving is half of that. Yeah, we'll see. I might not eat the whole thing. Does look tasty though. Oh look, my water's boiling. All right, see if we can do this without spilling anything. There we go. And now we stir it up using my handy dandy spork spoon. That smells like breakfast. Smells like campsite breakfast. Wow. We reseal it up and we let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we stir it again. That was about 8 years ago. When I was done with the marathon, I kept running for a bit after that, but it petered off and I started gaining the weight back slowly over time. It took a few years to get back, but I did. I got back to 318 pounds was the max weight. That was at the doctor on their fancy scale. So I was wearing all my clothes. So let's call it 314. And I went to the doctor because I was feeling some weird heartbeats. Not necessarily out of rhythm or like AFib or something, but more like just heart racing when I would go to bed at night. I'd lay down and my heart would start beating like crazy. And I knew that wasn't good. I also knew that I had a weird incident that might have been a heart attack. at a concert. I was at a Dropkick Murphys concert in October of 2023 with my daughter Allison. We've been to see the Dropkick Murphys 3 times together. This was the 3rd time, and we get in the mosh pit and have a great old time. And this particular time in the mosh pit at the Dropkick Murphys show, I started not feeling real good. Like I was feeling like pressure in the chest and just weird, and had to get out of there and go lie down, drink some water. And I felt sort of run down for the next several days, but that was it. I got over it. I resumed normal life. Never had it cross my mind that that might have been a heart attack. But when I started going to the doctor, and the doctor referred me to a cardiologist, and the cardiologist recommended a whole bunch of tests, well, confirmation that I have had a heart attack, and I'm pretty sure it was that day at the Dropkick Murphys concert. I'm going to stick with the original plan for this trip, which was disc golf in Lynchburg or Bedford yesterday at New London Tech. Make it to this motorcycle camp, pack up and head to Lake Marshall on Sunday, that's today, and then play Lake Marshall on Monday and then head home. So I think I still got time to do that. I was thinking I might totally change the plan, but nah, no reason to. We'll stick with it. Yeah. Cool. A few more minutes and breakfast will be ready. So, had a heart attack, gained all the weight back, in the worst shape of my life, and the final test was when the doctor did a heart catheterization, went in through my veins, up into my heart, hoping to see if they could fix whatever's going on in there with a stent or something like that. And when they got in there, they determined that that was just not going to be possible. A triple bypass heart surgery is necessary. Now that was on March 6th of this year, 2025. And I've not had the surgery yet. I'm about to. It's coming up real soon. I had a few things I wanted to do first. I knew that this surgery was going to take me out of certain activities for an extended period of time. And, you know, when I got told I needed surgery, I was in the middle of rehearsals for a musical. I do that on the side. I like to sing, dance, and act in musicals. I was playing the Pharaoh in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat at a community theater in Stanton, Virginia. And we were several weeks into rehearsals, and they wanted me to have this surgery within a few more weeks, and I was going to miss the show, and there was just no way. And I told them I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push the surgery off. What I'm going to do instead is quit smoking and change my eating habits and lose a bunch of weight and get healthier, so that when it is time to do the surgery, I'll be in better health. Also, it's been a long time since I had that heart attack, and I haven't felt like that since, so I'm pretty sure I'll make it through this musical. I have made it through several other musicals since having my heart attack. What's one more? Been 4 minutes. Stirring it one more time. Let's try a small bite. Still pretty hot. You can see the steam coming off of it. Tell you what, it tastes really good. Tastes like camp breakfast. So did I eat the entire MRE or not? Inquiring minds want to know. I did not. I am done. I will be throwing the rest of this away. It was good though. I would eat it again. 5 stars. I started losing weight. I quit drinking Mountain Dew, Started losing a lot of weight really quick. Quit smoking. Haven't smoked since that day, March 6th. And I also told the doctor I wasn't going to do it right after Joseph, which would have been in May. Instead, I had already planned on a trip to Scotland to do theater stuff, kind of like technical theater stuff. Building a theater in a venue for the Fringe Festival, helping high school and college kids run their shows, and tearing the theater down. And walking everywhere in the hilly city of Edinburgh. My doctor at first was like, "What are you talking about? That's a crazy idea. You shouldn't be on a plane for that long where you can't get your heart fixed if it has a problem." But they couldn't stop me. I insisted. My actual surgeon said he was cautiously optimistic that with the changes I was making I would be okay, but couldn't guarantee it because my condition, how much blockages I have is, well, apparently I could have a heart attack and drop dead at any time. So I've been living with that knowledge since March. But I did Joseph. I went to Scotland. I've lost 50 pounds. It is currently the end of August in 2025. I have scheduled the surgery for September 23rd. And I am on this motorcycle ride. This is Labor Day weekend 2025. And I knew that I was not going to be able to ride, or I will not be able to ride my motorcycle for a while after the heart surgery, because it is open heart. Like they're breaking the collar or chest bone, the sternum, going in there, fixing things, tightening it back up and putting me back together. And I'm not supposed to drive for a few weeks or so after the surgery, and certainly not supposed to ride a motorcycle. I don't know how long that'll be. I don't know how long before I'll be able to put a lot of torque and pressure on my torso to throw a disc golf disc. I want to play disc golf. I don't want to stop doing that. I want to get back to doing that, but that's going to be tough on the old sternum and heart and all that. I got to rehab the heart, so got a lot of work to do to get back into shape, and I've already started. So I'm excited now to get this surgery. It's weird to say I'm excited for heart surgery, but that's because I'm doing it on my terms. I'm not doing it because it was an emergent situation. I lived through the emergent situation, thankfully. But now I can do this surgery on my terms, and that's the plan. And I've got about 3 weeks or so before the surgery, so no time like now, no time like the present, to get on the bike and go for a 3-day trip to play disc golf and ride the bike all over some beautiful country roads in Virginia. All right, I'm going to take you on a little tour of my campsite before I clean it all up and pack it all back on the bike. Got my own picnic table, my Camelback, my bags, my electronics, my drone, flew that around a little bit, my cooker. Yeah, look, it's my helmet. A little stream going right by the campsite so I could hear a babbling brook as I was asleep. Here's my tent. Got an air mattress, sleeping bag, little travel pillow, and all my stuff. And then of course, here's my bike. You want a tour of my bike? It's a 2011 Kawasaki KLR 650. It is very dirty. It has been outside for years. It's been garage kept for some years, and now it's sort of half in, half out. So it's not something I clean very often. We have about 37,321 miles on the bike. I've got a handlebar bag, a tank bag, these GV or Givy saddle bags, the KLR branded top bag in the back. That actually survived the wreck with the deer, but the zipper won't go all the way. It's right here. It's kind of messed up. It's got good scrapes on it from when I hit the deer. That's where the bike slid on these crash guards. Got good stickers on it. It's a good bike. Oh yeah, here's more scrapes from the deer. Right there, right there. But it also scraped on the rear axle, so I replaced that. So that's all the damage that hitting the deer did. And because this bike survived that so well, It has earned the name Deer Killer. Get it? Deer, and it's a KLR. Deer Killer. So that's the bike. If you've got questions about the bike, post them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. I am not a gearhead. I do change my own oil. I have replaced a tire with help. But for the most part, anything more than that, I get the shop to do it. Oh, I do have a quad lock phone mount, little tripod adapter thing for my 360 camera. Yeah, that's it. I am planning to take you on my journey through this heart attack, or through this heart surgery. I will keep you updated on my health in general, my weight. Leading up to the surgery, I have an appointment with the doctor in about a week to prepare, and well, I can't film the surgery. I don't think they'll let me do that, but I can certainly film the before and the after. So, cool. I do enjoy me some city riding. I told Google Maps to avoid highways, and it's doing a really good job of that. So the plan is to go to Tappahanock, which is the last town before Lake Marshall Disc Golf Course, which is the destination for tomorrow. I am hoping to find lodging accommodations tonight in Tappahanock. All right, we're in Tappahanock, which means it's time to look for a place to stay tonight. See any hotels that way. Let's see what's this way. Oh, that looks tasty. N Burger. Hey, look, I'm doing some off-roading. Is there a nice hotel down here I could stay at? That would be cool. The Riverside. Let's go back around and see what that looks like. The Riverside. Nope. Condominiums. Okay, not a hotel. No outlet. Good thing I didn't bring a toaster. All right, we made it here. Let's go find out if we like it here. Don't know why, just getting the wrong vibes here. I think it's because I stood there for a minute or two and nobody even acknowledged me. Having trouble with a card reader. Anyway, not looking for this, I don't know. We're gonna go back and check the Hampton Inn and see what happens. Do you have a room for the night?
We do.
Cool, what are we looking at? 205.
Yeah.
Any kind of discount for like AAA or Weary Traveler, really cool guy on a motorcycle discount?
I can give you the Hilton's Honor discount, but it's still going to be the same price.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Is it pretty safe to park a bike in this parking lot?
Yeah, you can park around back or in front, wherever you want to park at.
Cool. Cool. That's probably like the safest place to park it, you think? Great.
See, this is a parking spot right here.
Oh, yeah.
Me, and then the other one right there in front, them is the parking spot too.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you so much. All right, let's go park around back. I think I like right here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Tell your other friends, your disc golf buddies, your motorcycle buddies, your heart surgery buddies, that, hey, there might be a YouTube channel they might be interested in watching, and send them a link. All right, peace out. We'll see you in the next video.
What exactly is that? Is that someone's house? Did they build it like that on purpose? What is happening? That was the craziest looking house I've ever seen.